Okay, got the heat pump running in the background because it's a hot day outside. But I have the fuel filter all set up, ready to cut it open and see what's inside. Now, it's not going to blow up or anything because I've already drained out all the fuel and neutralized it with water, basically. And so here we go. Let's cut it open, see what a fuel filter looks like. Alright, now the question is, will it come apart? Well, just looking at it immediately, I say that's interesting because I was just expecting like a, like a oil filter looking thing. So anyway, let's see what else we can find. Well, I didn't cut it deep enough. It's definitely not just gonna slide out. So let me take some more of the face off of here and then see if I can get it out. If not, I'll just cut off the other side and then take the metal off. Okay, I flipped it around because that plastic back there is it's in there pretty good. I was gonna cut this end off first, but because it's not flat, it's bulged out here in the center, it made it kind of difficult to chuck it up. So now I'm just gonna cut this end off as soon as I square it up. Alright, I had to use a centering pin, but that's okay. Get this end off here. Alright, there we have it. We are through. Let's see what happens now. Well, that looks pretty clean. And looks like same as the other end. Let's see if I can get it out. Alright, so it is sealed up in there pretty good when they crimped the cap on there, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Well, let me get to that. Well, I tell you what, that's one tough cookie. I mean, I don't want to increase my speed or my feed, so I'm just kind of pecking away at it. Fun stuff. Alright, I do see a little buildup right in here. It looks like it's enclosed on the plastic piece to hold it in place, so I'm going to cut that off. My goodness, most of this video is just going to be cutting this thing apart. You can see where the end of the band is. I need to remove all that metal and it should come apart, I think. Alright, it's weeble wobbling all over the place, which means that I've cut the back pad off of there and it's just kind of flopping around. So let's see what happens now. Wow, this is one tough cookie. You can see it wobbling around there. I have it square, but the metal is kind of flopping around. I need to cut a little more off of the back there. Well, I just kind of started peeling it open looking for debris or anything I could find in there. I really couldn't find anything. That's from the lathe. That's solid. That was my centering piece holding it. And it's really not too dramatic. The inside is pretty sophisticated. There's a lot of reinforcement to keep it from collapsing. So there's that. I mean, this thing it's just sealed. It's like hot plastic when they put this together. Well, there's the end, I guess, when they wrapped it around. Well, sorry it wasn't as dramatic as I had planned, but there you have a fuel filter disassembled. Now I will say this is a Volvo fuel filter, so I have no idea how better or worse other brands are. And this is a Volvo brand. It's not like a alternate manufacturer. So there you have a fuel filter disassembled, taken apart. It did look like oil filter. I damaged that with a screwdriver. But the pleats are tighter and there's more of them, which means there's quite a bit more surface area for the liquid to pass through and be filtered. And you also want to remember that there is a filter in the gas tank. There's actually a plastic screen. It kind of looks like a bulb almost on the bottom of your fuel pump if you've ever taken a fuel pump off. And BMWs are flat. Mercedes are also flat, so I would assume Volvo is flat, even though I just said a bulb, because it's just a piece of plastic that's stuck underneath the fuel pump, and it has a bunch of very small holes in it to allow the liquid to pass through. And now that the P3s do not have an external fuel filter like this, they only have a filter in the tank. I would assume that they're a little bit more robust. So just in case a bunch of debris gets into the gas tank, it'll have a little bit more surface area to take a hit from some debris it might suck up and still allow passage of the liquid. So anyway, here's a Volvo fuel filter. Like I said, very robust. Huge amount of surface area to catch debris. Oh, and in case you didn't know, the fuel comes in from the outside. Let's see, it's gonna come in from the outside, go to the inside, and be filtered that way through the pelts. So if there's any debris, we would see them here, and then it would come out of the middle and go to the rails and the injectors. So that's how it works. Another quick little peek in there. Thank you for watching.